Wow, public library. We'll stay here for a while, Vern.
Oh, that man is so rude.
Yeah. If you don't mind, we're trying to watch the movie.
Hey, Vern, help me get my head out of this toilet.
We watch movies and we talk movies and we load movies into a really big gun and shoot it onto the internet. Big Movie Canon.
Big Movie Canon. What's up, everybody? It's the movie. It's Big Movie Canon. It's the movie marathon podcast. I'm Brian. Zach's over
Brian,
there. Yeah.
Brian, I'm sorry I have
What-
to interrupt you.
What could your problem be?
What the
We
hell
just
is going
started.
on?
How?
What? First of all, I didn't know you had that many DVDs. That's pretty dope.
Right.
A little closet of DVDs. I assume you got those to feed into MovieBot.
I
as
am
part of it,
currently
yeah.
in the process of feeding them into MovieBot.
Well, what is going on with that TV screen on MovieBot's head? What is that? It's a beer coming overflowing.
Okay. I'm so glad you asked that. I probably should have said something beforehand because my wife and I have been, we watch a lot of reality TV, and sometimes that means Watch What Happens Live. And Watch What Happens Live always has a bartender. And I thought maybe MovieBot could take on the bartender thing and pour me beers throughout the show. I've installed a little tap here.
Wait. Where did you get this idea from, though? Just like have a beer. You could just buy a six-pack
so
of
I was
beer.
watching the movie from this week, Ernest Goes to Camp, and they build a giant like machine robot thing there, and it does all sorts.
No,
of
you're
stuff.
talking about not to get ahead of ourselves. The chefs create they put ingredients in, and out comes like a finished meal in theory.
Yeah. So it's that.
This is gonna do that with MovieBot with a beer. You're gonna put
with a beer
ingredients in
right
and a
now.
beer's
Watch
gonna
this.
come
Watch
out?
this. Watch this. I'm pulling the tap.
Didn't-
Okay. Look. This is rice, unfortunately. That's pretty cool. A
Brian,
cup full of rice. That's
maybe get him like running as a MovieBot first, and then worry about getting beers coming out of him or whatever. You got to crawl before you can walk. You know what
are
I'm saying?
stifling innovation, but maybe maybe I will shut down MovieBot for today, and we'll try again on the. I'll just drink my own beer. I did have backups just in case, and I'm gonna shut down MovieBot for tonight. And sorry, buddy. I hope that's okay.
Like that.
That was dramatic, but
Okay. Well,
okay. Well,
keep it quieter around here without MovieBot jumping in with loud Bill Murray clips.
It's not charming that you're so against. This is amazing. What I've done here is amazing.
No, I am impressed. I am impressed. I mean, if your goal was for it to pour rice out, that would have been really impressive.
I really should have tested it before we went live and then said that was the whole thing. I guess I don't know what we would have done with.
But sometimes you make accidental discoveries that are like even better than what you were trying to do in the first place, right? So
and rice is better
than
beer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure is that an ingredient? I'm
Sometimes.
surprised like barley didn't come out, just like hops.
Yeah, I think look, I don't know how beer works. I just like to drink it. Why don't we're wrapping up our summer campathon with Ernest Goes to Camp. MovieBot, why don't you play the
MovieBot's dead. You shut him down.
Okay. Why don't I play the trailer?
Wake up, Vern. I want you to see some scenes from my new Disney movie, Ernest Goes to Camp. Look, no, well, not this part. Don't look at this part, because I'm not in this part.
Have you ever had any group leadership experience?
I had an ant farm once.
How'd you like to be a counselor?
Walt Disney Pictures proudly presents
What do you think you're doing?
Ernest P Worrel.
Don't ever do this to a family of badgers.
He'll make you laugh. He'll make you cry.
I need to talk to somebody.
Because now he's made a movie. Ernest Goes to Camp. It's the one movie that's got it all. Danger,
Is that your smallest needle? I did it! I just a little bird, baby!
suspense, romance,
Good night.
Is that a rabbit over there?
and actual nature.
That's poison ivy.
Just not counselor material.
Some men try, some men die. I think we might just get a little bit rowdy.
Turtle what? Turtle paratroopers? No, not me.
Oh, yeah, you.
Walt Disney Pictures proudly presents
Ernest P Worrel, camp counselor, an extraordinary thing to witness.
now in an extraordinary new movie for anyone who's dumb at heart. Ernest Goes to Camp. Coming this summer.
Wilburn, going back to sleep. You still got a little more time before it comes to a theater near you.
I mean, that was bad. I mean, good news. Every gag was basically in that trailer. But,
yes, no shots of the climactic set piece in that.
Nope.
Shock. They wanted to keep that secret until the movie. Kind of
We
a
will,
Chris Nolan thing.
Yeah.
They printed the script on red pages so they couldn't be Xeroxed.
Can I just say though, I was delighted by this. I loved this. I mean,
Oh,
loved
me
is a
too.
strong word. I just had a great time. First off, what happened to character comedies? Right?
I mean, I'm only the 10 millionth person to say this, but what happened to comedies? Period.
God damn,
Full
ain't that
stop.
the truth. That ain't that the truth. It's that said though, every time like a comedy comes out, I was so excited for Naked Gun. So excited. And now, granted, I have a 2-year-old and I still go to the movies a lot more than the average person. But it's
You didn't go. You didn't get to see it.
No.
Yeah. It's hard to make it out. I did see Naked Gun and I laughed a lot, and it was fun being in a theater with other people laughing again. It was nice.
I am looking forward to it. It's I think what we will it's having to do the math there. Once again, I have a 2-year-old. So the math we kind of did there is Naked Gun's going to be fun high on our couch,
Yeah, totally.
weapons, which I'm very glad we saw in the theater.
It is funny. I mean, people talk about this all the time now, how there's no more comedies. There are, and they're mostly on streaming. But the thing is, the reason people are saying that if you're younger, you might not realize why, is because I think 50% of movies used to be comedies. Like every weekend, pretty much, there was something and then a comedy was being released, right?
Right.
And the comedies would make money mostly.
I mean, it helped that they were cheap to make, right? The bar was low.
Right. But if you slap Ben Stiller in a movie in the early aughts, it's making money. It's making a huge amount of money.
Right.
Jim Carrey in the late 90s.
On the counterpoint, though, and this is I think you're the same way. I love to go to the movie theater. I love the movie theater experience. I'm not even bothered by not too bothered by some of the eccentricities that come with seeing a movie in a theater. You're not immune for the it's all part of it. But we watched 2010's like Date Night with Steve Carell and Tina Fey, and it's not exactly fucking cinema,
No.
I don't know. It costs us because when my wife and I go to the movies, right? We do it like we need a popcorn, we need a soda, we need we need an
Sure.
M&M. It's a whole thing. It can be $100 to go to a movie.
Yeah, no, movies are expensive. They always have been, and it's especially if you buy drinks and popcorn and shit.
Right. So like, I don't know if I want to spend $100 to go see fucking Made in Manhattan,
Right. There's something to be said for, being in your 20s and going to see everything, and then being
Right.
in your, when you're with someone and you have to, like you said, it's not just one person you're buying a ticket for and all that shit. But I was watching the other day, I watched Blades of Glory for the first time since the theater. And I was like, this is like a B plus tier comedy.
Right.
And I'm like,
right.
this is fucking delightful. Give me 10 of these a year. Give me this.
I also haven't seen that one in a long time.
It's a blast, man. I remember
I liked it when I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, this is really funny. This is a lot of fun, but it wasn't like up in the tier of like 40-Year-Old Virgin or Anchorman or one of those or whatever.
Right. A little more of a
now watching it.
Nights.
Yeah, now I'm like, oh my God, is this a masterpiece? Like, this is so fucking good.
That was a whatever. What happened to John Heater, man?
I don't know. I mean, everyone else in that is still someone, right? It's Will Ferrell and Will Arnett and Amy Poehler and John Heater. That was it. Was that his last movie?
It sure seems like it. He popped up in a handful of things around that time. He's in How to Lose a Guy. No, not How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. He's in one of those as like the friend character, but I don't know. He was funny. I don't quite see
He's just not that into you. Is that it?
Maybe.
I'm just trying to think of those that sound like that. Those movies.
I'm not sure. But funny, amazing they never made a Napoleon Dynamite 2,
Careful, don't speak.
I'm not.
You speak that into the universe.
Did the director of that had a movie recently, right? Sorry, we'll get to Ernest. We'll get to
Blades
Ernest.
of Glory?
No, the director of Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, he did the Minecraft movie, right?
He did the Minecraft movie. That's right. I watched that with my toddler, and it was fucking gobbledygook. I don't say that out of a place of anger. Like, I'm glad the kids had fun with it. They clearly did. But oof, I'm feeling old. I don't know what the fuck is happening here. And I played that video game.
No, yeah, me either.
Just, what are you talking about? Once again, all movies are a gift. Not at all out of a place of how dare they? How dare they not make the Minecraft movie for me, the oldest man who has ever lived?
Shit, Brian, I even watched over the weekend. My weekend, Murder Mystery from like 2016 or whatever with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
Oh yeah. Straight to Netflix, I think.
Yes, and that's like not great, right? I even had fun watching that, and it was like comedy with two charming leads who have chemistry.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Jokes happening. Yeah. And I had a blast watching it. It's not like it's better than some other Sandler Happy Madison movies for sure. But I was like, I even got to the point when I was watching it was like, do I need to rewatch like all the Happy Madison movies? Have I been wrong about Sandler in a lot of these?
Yeah, it's okay. We're coming up on Halloween, so this story is relevant. We'll get to Ernest. We decided we're not afraid of the tangents on this show. We got afraid of the tangents. Not afraid of the tangents.
It seems like you're a little afraid of the tangent. It seems like you're a little bit afraid right now of the tangent.
I was. I'm no longer. We're staring the tangent in the face. Get warmed up, goddammit. No one's watching. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
You see, again, very defensive for someone who's not afraid.
Very good. A great point. My wife was not an 11-year-old boy in the peak Comedy Central era where Happy Gilmore was on every fucking 30 goddamn minutes. I don't know how they
Yeah.
squeeze the whole movie into 30-minute chunks, but that's what it basically felt like. Uh, I've seen Happy Gilmore more times than anyone could possibly count, just in 15-minute chunks here and there while
Right.
waiting to go do something else on Comedy Central. So she just kind of missed that Adam Sandler boom. It wasn't directed towards her. So Uncut Gems comes out, and that's a big Adam Sandler role, right?
Right.
Like, holy shit, what's going on here? I forgot I have a light up there. That's why I turned that on right now. But so after Uncut Gems, the follow-up film to that is the Netflix exclusive film Hubie Halloween. And my wife is like, let's watch Hubie Halloween. I'm kind of into Adam Sandler right now. And she sits there, and I get a couple chuckles out of Hubie Halloween. Don't get me wrong.
I think Hubie Halloween is like mid-level. It's not even a bad one.
No, I agree.
not.
I exactly concur. And my wife is sitting there straight face, like, what the fuck is this? What is? I'm like, no, this is what these are. This is the Sandman.
Yeah, it is, but it's like Simpsons season 13
Yes,
Sandman.
yes.
Right? So it's
So
not terrible, but it's like this ain't what we were getting so hyped about in the 90s either.
right. So when Happy Gilmore 2 came out, we made it 10 minutes, and like turn this the fuck off. Like, I don't know if you've watched it.
I had a blast with it, but my expectations were I went in determined to enjoy it, and I quite did.
I will say we were quite high, and we went depressed. We were depressed, not
I could see that
having fun.
backfiring.
Like, it was just, and not really over Happy Gilmore 2 specifically. Nothing we were depressed about was exclusive to Happy Gilmore 2, but it was a little like movies used to be. Maybe movies are bad. Maybe just movies are bad, and we've spent our life into a bad thing. But I was like, no. So we went and I put on the original Happy Gilmore, which she had never seen. And even then she was like, I don't want to watch this. It is a movie for boys. It is a boy film.
You know, I know some women who love that movie. I would say it's a movie for people who grew up with it.
Yes.
And then also for boys, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it was certainly, now everything is for everyone. Don't get me wrong. But if it was in a toy aisle, it's in the boy toy aisle. You know what I mean?
It's with the G.I. Joes and the
right.
the Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
I don't know. Any other tangential thoughts? I've been
I mean, they'll come up.
Just before we get into it. I watched this movie one time this week. I watched this Sunday night. You want to know what I've watched 4 times since then? The motherfucking Paw Patrol movie.
I was going to ask you, did you watch this with your daughter, or is it too violent?
She wasn't really. It was on, and she was in the room.
You know what I wrote down as a note while watching Ernest Goes to Camp?
What was that?
Kids' movies had a lot more shotguns in the 80s.
They didn't make kids' movies back then, man. They made movies that kids could watch. Like they were.
This is like, we'll talk about it, but this is like a normal camp movie for about 3/4. And then it becomes something else. Except for the villain we keep cutting back to is out of a Steven Seagal movie for some reason. It's like it's like someone has the remote and we keep just switching channels to a Steven Seagal movie every 15 minutes. Like ominous. It's like a evil land developer who's like bullying people in their he takes this guy out of his home who has a shotgun, takes him out by force, bulldozes his house.
My understanding here, John R. Cherry here is the director, and Coke Sam's is a co-writer here. Both ad guys. right? And they are responsible for the Ernest commercials, where Jim Varney kind of created the Ernest character. We'll take a look at one of those in a minute. But weird sense of humor, and that shines through in a big way.
It's wild, man.
It's a weird movie. But I would say
But
it's
it
a delightful
fucking
way.
works too, and it's never boring. It moves at a good clip. It hits beats like it's a story with beats. It's not like Meatballs that's just thrown together with little bits.
No, it's I think you said it's the first movie we've watched in this marathon with a screenplay.
Right? Yeah.
Sleepaway Camp. God damn it, I love it. You know, I love that movie. That's beginning slasher set piece, slasher set piece, slasher set piece.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say,
like...
yeah, it's mainly just like people getting killed one after the other, and some bullying, and maybe there's a little bit of mystery, but not really.
Not really. No.
This is definitely the most movie that we've gotten so far.
It is a Walt Disney picture, and that
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh.
So what my understanding is the Ernest commercials, hey Vern, were, which I didn't grow up with. I mostly only knew, my familiarity with Ernest was from the movies, and even then it was more, I didn't see these movies as a kid, so it was mostly the covers of Jim Varney looking terrifying on VHS covers.
This movie came out the year after I was born, so
Okay.
I grew up with this movie in particular. We watched a lot, and then it was this. I remember Ernest Goes to Jail was huge, and then Ernest Scared Stupid was big for me.
Good friend of mine, Willie Muse, who I lived with for a long time. One of his favorite Halloween movies was Ernest Scared Stupid, so that was on in our apartment kind of yearly.
Yes.
Not one of my favorites, I gotta say. I would love to revisit it now. I enjoyed this one so much. But never did it for me at the time because I didn't grow up with it. You know, there was certainly a nostalgia.
What's funny is he was such a staple with me and my brother, but I never saw Ernest Saves Christmas, which is the one that comes out after this.
Wow.
So I just saw Camp, and then Jail. I remember we rented Jail, and that was a big one for us.
Got it.
Have you seen Ernest Goes to Jail?
One time. Long time ago.
He gets mistaken for his doppelganger, who is a bad guy in jail. He goes to jail, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he gets sent to the electric chair, but it doesn't kill him. He gets electricity powers, I think.
That's ringing a bell.
I'm pretty sure. Which is a different genre than this movie, slightly. It's like more fantasy, sci-fi.
It does get progressively, in this movie, is pretty balls to the fucking wall, right? But it does seem to be the character does just sort of whatever's funny.
Right.
But
in this one, he's not breaking the third wall, really, except for at the very beginning and the very end. Or the fourth wall, sorry.
Which is more of a play on the guy from the commercial, right? Like, because that's what the...
his famous guy that he always talks to is Vern. That's the camera. He talks to Vern. Vern, know what I mean, Vern? In this movie, no Vern.
No Vern.
No Vern. Although he does, the name of the character in the scary story he's telling around the campfire is Vernon.
Right.
I guess that's their little...
Right. Let's show one of the commercials here that I have loaded up. I'm just going to screen share YouTube because I did not rip the file like a good person with a podcast.
Obviously you can't. If MovieBot's shut down, you're going to have to...
That's right. That's definitely what's up there.
Stay on bit, Brian. What are you doing?
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna share the screen here.
Hey, Vern. It sure is hot up here, Vern. I bet you'd like a cold, smooth mellow yellow right now, wouldn't you? Yeah, I just bet you would. You know, Vern, there's nothing like a good old cold mellow yellow when you're all hot and sweaty. I think it sure beats that Mountain Dew. You know what that sound means in Russia, Vern? Empty. Vern!
So Ernest, they only did a handful of like national brands.
Why would Vern kick him off the roof like that?
It's attempted murder. Vern always appears to be very annoyed with Ernest coming up. Vern is Ernest's best friend. Vern does not like Ernest, is what
Not
we
to spoil anything, but Vern represents Leonard Moulton, I think. He's
okay.
know what I need, Leonard? Know what I mean?
What I see nothing to hate in this movie. It was delightful. So it was a regional ad, and or a regional ad company, and they did do Coke products. So Mellow Yellow. There's a handful of Sprite ones as well. I don't know if it was a national campaign, but they regionally did. But it was largely more local regional products. So Ernest, Jim Varney, actor, comedian, appeared at a parade in the Midwest. And some Disney executives, I guess, were there or involved for some reason, saw the reaction to Ernest at this parade and were like, let's get in on this.
What I had read was it was like some NASCAR parade or something, and they noted that he got a bigger reaction than Mickey Mouse.
Got it. Yeah,
and
that'll
so
do
said,
it, huh?
Hey now. Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of other. There have been a handful of television shows based on
the caveman
character. The caveman, Ted Lasso.
TV show.
Ted Lasso.
Oh shit! That's a good one. I forgot about Ted Lasso. And Ted Lasso, the show, is very different than Ted Lasso, the sketch.
Right?
Have you seen it?
Yes.
He's a dick.
Yes.
He's a dick in the sketch, and the whole thing about the show is that he's the nicest guy on the face of the earth.
Right. Which is kind of funny. The what I wanted to talk about up top, the movie's very sweet too. There's a original song here that we will count, and I think it's very nice. It was very sweet.
I fucking love that song. There's more than one original song, Brian. You get that song,
3 total.
Also, we get the like Rocky IV-esque montage song. I think it's called like something heart something or other. Burning Heart.
I have a list here somewhere in my notes.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna rank on Letterboxd? Do we average the original songs?
I think we could either take the best one we like the best, or we could average it. I think the best one. I think the best. We just pick the best one. And
I agree.
Who is the modern equivalent of if they made a movie franchise based on a advertisement, like the Geico Gecko?
Yeah, is that even probably the Progressive Lady?
Oh no, the Limu Emu.
I was also thinking about the Limu Emu.
That guy's funny. That guy's he's a character.
It's funny. It's good. And as my gut is like, there's not enough there for a movie, Zach. I don't know if that commercial we just watched was enough for a movie, and they pulled and they made 5 of them or whatever.
Yeah, you just stick a Limu Emu guy with the sunglasses into any movie with that. You don't even need the emu.
Yeah. It's that said, I think there's something here, man, to Jim Varney specifically, right? And I mean, the guy can carry a movie of just
He's got charisma.
This movie begins, and it's just like, I love this fucking guy.
Right. He does have the Ted Lasso thing where you're like, I just like this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that was Varney's kind of career, right? Anytime Varney shows up in a thing, it's just like, fuck yeah, I love that guy.
It's kind of like Michael Scott in The Office, where like he's an idiot. I like this guy.
And he's a harmless idiot too. Michael Scott can do harm, but
for sure.
It's just you can't help but love him.
Did you know that he had a near genius level IQ, Jim Varney?
I have heard that, and I believe it. There's something to that, when somebody is funny in that way. A lot of his dialogue in this movie was improvised, which was very frustrating, I guess, to Disney executives and editors of the movie. but that was in line with how the commercials were filmed. They were asked how long did it take to make the commercials, and Varney said 30 seconds because they would just do it. Cameras were rolling, he'd just go, and then like boom, that's tape, baby. Mellow yellow, put it on the air.
Mellow yellow. Fucking God. I love that guy.
Look, I just love that guy. He was concerned about being typecast, which is interesting. From the commercials into the movie, I think there was a fear there of, oh no, am I just going to be the Ernest guy? And
he was right.
He was right. He was right.
But does he have a huge career if he doesn't do the Ernest thing? I mean, he was in Beverly Hillbillies, the movie.
Right.
And
but
yeah. Do you know how many Ernest movies there are, Brian, off the top of your head?
I want to say 5, but I cannot confirm.
You're low, buddy. 9.
Low? 9 theatrically released Ernest movies?
I don't want to say they were all theatrical. There's a couple that were direct to video at the end there.
Okay. Okay. Still counts.
Yeah.
Ernest goes to jail. Ernest goes to camp. Ernest scared stupid. Ernest saves Christmas. Ernest goes to school. Ernest goes to Africa. Ernest in the army.
Yeah.
Whoa. Even I'm looking at the VHS cover right now and whoa. Not wholly maybe problematic on its own, but like whoa. Let's step
no, you know that movie's problematic. There's no way it's not.
Of course it is. 1997, no way it's not. Let's see here. Ernest Rides Again, Slam Dunk Ernest. There was a Ernest Goes to Splash Mountain. That seems
that's like a tie-in thing.
Yeah,
Brian.
TV
when
movie.
We do one day, we'll have to get your brother on and do Slam Dunk Ernest for like a sports.
Great.
I've never seen it.
My brother just had a baby today.
Oh, congrats to him.
So I have. So maybe we'll have my nephew on. He doesn't have a lot to say right now.
Well, I expect this show's going to be going on until we die, which is hopefully like 30, 40 years at the earliest.
I got 20 at best, but and honestly, not a. Whoa! What is Your World as I See It from 1994? Oh, another set of shorts here. I believe he cameoed as Ernest in another film that I don't.
Yes, but here. He was. It was a film where he played a bunch of different characters, and Ernest popped up at the beginning, I think. Got it.
It's we were talking about the original songs in this movie. He sang blues. He was a blues guy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wow. And just a multi-talented man, Jim fucking Varney.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, if he didn't pass, I mean, he died young at 50. If he lived another 20 years, that's like 10 more Ernest movies, man.
Oh,
he would have been in the Legacy sequel this year. A Legacy sequel with fucking Matthew McConaughey as his son Ernest. Vern?
Yeah. That would have been good as shit. Vern would have. Do you think Vern appears in any of these fucking movies? I doubt it.
I don't think they ever embody him. I think he's like Maris from Frasier.
Yeah. Right. I am looking here. Varney likened Ernest to Charlie Chaplin's Little Tramp, optimistic, well-meaning, but hilariously outmatched by the world. And that's he does strike me as a dude who is also pulling from classic physical comedy.
Brian, I'm sorry to do this. This is another tangent, but I noticed on your DVD case you have 2 copies of the movie White Dog.
Yeah.
Have you seen White Dog before, Brian?
No, but I'm ready to watch it twice.
Do you know what White Dog is about?
I have no idea.
Oh, baby. Okay. I'm going to tell you and all of our listeners, viewers, what White Dog is about.
Great.
It's from the, I think, late 70s, maybe early 80s. It is about a lady She's an actress. She hits a dog with her car, a white dog, and
Could have guessed.
she brings it home because it doesn't have an owner or whatever, and nurses it back to health. And then a criminal who happens to be a black guy breaks into her house and I think tries to assault her, and the dog attacks the guy. And she's like, "Yes, this dog is my hero. I love this dog." And eventually she finds out, Brian, dog's a racist dog. The
I
dog
do
has
know
been-
about this movie. Yeah,
the dog has been
I got
trained-
the racist dog bit.
The dog has been trained to attack black people. So she
Wow.
takes it to a black animal trainer who decides he's going to train the racism out of this dog. And Brian, it doesn't go great.
Oh
It
wow,
doesn't
this is
go
not an
great.
inspiring movie about a dog who's no longer racist,
No,
huh?
it's actually very good. It's a very good movie,
Yeah.
I think, and I think you will dig it. But
I think
it's a downer of a story about racism.
Wow.
But,
Wow.
It's a wild setup for a movie. Racist dog.
I wonder
and,
if I should know where I am. I think I might be in the Criterion closet.
You are, yes. That is
Yeah.
a Criterion movie for sure.
Yeah. I knew that, of course. I have my notes on the plot of the film. What if we started there, huh?
What if Ernest meets White Dog? That would have been a fun one to.
That would have been Ernest with the racist dog. Yeah, that
White
would have been
Dog
good.
probably would have loved Ernest. Nothing to dislike about Ernest.
Ernest could have got
White
the
Dog.
racism out of White Dog.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Dog? Know what I mean?
So we open on a ceremonial prologue, a native initiation ritual, knife, hatchet, and arrow. We're showing survival skills. And then we meet Ernest. Who's
Yeah. Why do you feel about the Native American of it all in this movie? I thought could have been
I think
worse.
I think it's 1986. You know,
Right. Considering that, I think it was good. Like,
yes.
Like I said, could have been way worse. You can
Was
tell this is the
expecting
kind
more of a yikes to happen. I don't
this
think
is the kind of movie where their heart was in the right place.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed. I did not get a significant. We have the yikes list that we'll get to in a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty low on the list.
Nothing really stuck out.
I
at
do
me.
think
I
that
bet
this-
Ernest Goes to Africa is way more yikes.
It seems like all the Native American characters were played by Native Americans, so that helps.
Death, absolutely. So we meet Ernest. He's a maintenance worker at Camp Kikaki. He wants to be a counselor, and we get that just by him telling the camera, "I'm going to be a counselor someday."
I mean, it's the similar bit to that Mellow Yellow commercial. He's on a ladder.
It's I
Right?
think that's I think that's a lot of the format of so basically do it up front, right? The commercial. Here's the
Right.
commercial. So a group of juvenile delinquents arrives at the camp. Harsh treatment.
Right.
from
Well,
counselor-
first, it's sorry to keep interrupting.
No, do it.
First, it's like the camp is full of like just your normal camp kids, spoiled, seems like kind of spoiled rich kids, who don't really appreciate Ernest very much. They are teasing him and making fun of him. And then it becomes the misfits versus the rich kids for the most of the runtime, which is the delinquents from a local, what is it, like a foster home or something, or some sort of youth program. They show up to camp. Apparently, they don't give them the Camp Kikaki shirts. They just are like, "Hey, look at this. That's a good shot of the wardrobe. Bare midriff." They're also
What is with this big 80s bare midriff dudes thing?
It was a thing, I guess.
I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back, baby.
We should have both worn them.
Yeah, I
what
am.
You don't
I
see
am right now.
In this picture is that normally 2 or 3 of those kids wear vests, and I'm not talking jean vests. Like they're wearing like suit vests over t-shirts, but one of them even has a tie. It's
Right.
very like fuck you, I'm cool in the 80s. I got sunglasses. I don't care about your camp, man. But I love that the camp people didn't like give them shirt. Literally everyone in the camp is in the same shirt except for them. It's like, let the delinquents dress different.
Right. But it's how we know. It's how we know these kids are up to no good.
Yes. So the story, they get there to the camp. Originally the guy who's the head of the camp puts this dickhead wannabe drill instructor
Ross
in charge of
Stennis is the character's name.
Stennis, this motherfucker. He's a jerk. He's a jerk to them, especially to the youngest little boy. What do they call him? His name's Mufasa. They call him.
Oh, I have all the names.
They call him Moo.
Yeah.
He can't swim. This jerk Stennis throws him in the fucking water like a psychopath.
Hey, they gotta learn somehow, right?
Then Ernest helps the kid out, and the boys.
Mustafa Hakeem Jones is the full name, and then Moo.
He's in one of the lifeguard towers, and they tip that fucking thing into the water. He breaks his leg. He's done. He's out of there.
These kids are too rowdy. It's too rowdy.
So who gets the call up to be their counselor? Who do you think, Brian? Any guesses? Ernest P fucking Worrel, baby. Ernest P fucking Worrel.
It's time. And you're happy for him. You're happy for him.
Yes. He's so happy, and the kids don't respect him at all, but he doesn't even care. He's oblivious almost to their dislike of him.
Right.
He's just determined.
Right. Ernest steps in as the new counselor, and he does eventually win their trust, but after a handful of incidents that
yes, they do silly things to him. They play tricks on him, pranks on him, but they don't seem to hate him.
No.
They're just like, this idiot. We can fuck with him.
We're gonna give him a poison ivy plant, and he's gonna hug it.
Right. And this is interspersed with a couple things. One, we keep getting these little vignettes of the two chefs.
Yes.
Which is one of the guys is a bigger chef guy, and the other guy talks like this for some reason. He's basically doing the voice from Ferris Bueller when they call him to school. Call me, sir.
I had a buddy who could do that pretty.
I love that
pretty
voice.
perfectly.
So Mr. Peterson. So they are working on a very movie bot like invention. Yep, there he is right there, where they throw ingredients into this mechanism and it shoots out food. They can never get it to work. It's just shooting out slop at people the whole time. Yeah, we're getting that. And then that's it. We're also getting the Steven Seagal villain, who is this like evil land developer. No jokes. This is played completely straight. Not one joke.
No.
Evil land developer out of a totally different movie. Like bullying local homeowners out of their homes. There's one scene where a guy's like, I'm not leaving this house. He has a shotgun, and they just violently beat him up and take the gun. And
there's stakes. There's real stakes in this movie.
And the villain is played by an actor named John Vernon, who would popped up in a lot of stuff in the 70s. He was famously the mayor in the Dirty Harry movies.
Wow.
And he's a dick in those movies too. He's like, he doesn't want Dirty Harry to kill people, whoever he wants. He doesn't want he's upset Dirty Harry for killing whoever he thinks is guilty. That son of a bitch.
How dare. How dare.
He's like, Dirty Harry, there's due process.
I was thinking recently about the bad guy in Ghostbusters. Now any sort of government regulation is the bad guy in Ghostbusters.
Right, yeah. He's concerned about this new technology that, frankly, he should be concerned about.
What are you doing? What?
This nuclear reactor that has ghosts in it. Yeah,
but
I have some questions.
But how dare you? This man has no dick.
Dirty Harry is like proof that I don't need a movie that I'm watching to have the same moral views that I do, because I fucking love Dirty Harry, and it
Of
is
course.
abhorrent. It is like,
Yes.
hey, criminals shouldn't have due process. They're bad and they need to be killed. And it's like, that I would agree with that if Dirty Harry was a real guy.
Right.
Because I know I can trust him to only kill psycho bad guys.
Right. But I do understand. I have this prevailing fucking thing that people don't know movies aren't real. A lot of people really don't know movies aren't real. I mean that so deeply. Listen to the way people talk about Star Wars and like the plot of Star Wars, like it's a thing that happened.
Like a
like, this is
at
like
this point.
super fucking fake, right? Like
I do. It's interesting. People feel like if they enjoy a movie like Dirty Harry, that they're endorsing that world view.
No, of course not.
I don't feel that way. I feel like
no, I agree. I think
I don't think Clint Eastwood believes in the. Oh, of course, there's nuance, but I don't think Clint Eastwood thinks you should do away with due process either. Probably, I
don't know, but
he's not that extreme. He's Republican, but he's not like.
Right.
He's
I don't know.
At least he used to be. He's pretty moderate. Now he's old. So
now he's
who
old.
knows what...
Old doesn't right. You gotta old inflation on crazy. Somehow, you know how like your grandpa, just the royal your grandpa was like awesome and gave you ice cream and shit, and then suddenly he's old as shit, and you're like saying just the most batshit crazy shit you've ever heard.
You're like,
you can't fully base on that.
Right. Anyway, the villain in this movie is also a villain in a Dirty Harry movie, and he feels like he's out of one of those movies. I mean, I could legitimately see Jean-Claude Van Damme going up against this guy and his goons in the same plot. Plot. Just put Jean-Claude Van Damme in there and take out the jokes.
Jean-Claude Van Damme saving a summer camp with punches.
I am your new counselor. Like,
I'd love that fucking movie, dude. God damn, I can't wait till we do a Jean-Claude-a-thon. We gotta do a Jean-Claude-a-thon.
Gee, I'm sure glad that it's raining. Oh no, this turtle's on my nose. I better break its neck. I'm gonna kill this turtle.
How good's the turtle bit? How good's that's just some good physical comedy as far as I'm concerned. That is just good shit. That is A+.
Now I just want to stick 80s 90s era action stars in this movie as Ernest.
Yeah.
I just want to do that all night. Just focus. Never when you walk up to it's very important. You walk up to a badger in the forest. You must never do this to it.
Something didn't work out with. I mean, I know we're talking like putting 80s action stars, getting rid of the jokes, but like Schwarzenegger this could have been a Schwarzenegger comedy.
Oh yeah, so Schwarzenegger is different from Seagal and Van Damme because in a lot of ways, but he has charisma.
Yes,
he could do comedy.
One could argue Schwarzenegger's charisma is most of what he has on top
of and it's mostly comedy based most of the time. And Schwarzenegger, unlike those two dudes, is in on the fucking joke.
Yes. God.
And I think that's also the difference between Schwarzenegger and Stallone. Stallone takes his shit a little too seriously, and Schwarzenegger's a little more like, yes, I know I'm a big doofus. Look at me. Of course. Come on. Oh God, now I could definitely picture literally insert Schwarzenegger into this movie.
No, it would be if the Ernest thing didn't work out, like if suddenly like Jim Varney didn't want to do this screenplay could float until it ended up, a one pass change.
Only when Ernest challenges
I want to be a counselor.
The big construction foreman at the end, it would be Arnold against like 20 of them instead of just one, and then they beat him up.
Yes.
Right.
Because there's all these delinquent kids out there.
Oh no, the toilet is clogged again. Who did this to us?
No, don't use that big needle on me. Is that the smallest needle?
I'm afraid of needles, okay? They're scary. They pokey, they hurt.
I stole it in the mug, baby. My Arnold Schwarzenegger is nightmarish.
Oh my gosh. Brian, did you catch when he says that line? He gets the shot and he goes, I am the Limburg baby. And then he says, I am Joseph Mengele. Did you hear that?
Yes.
You know who Joseph Mengele is?
I'm
Famed-
Googling it like you won't tell
No,
me.
I can just tell you. Famed evil Nazi scientist Joseph Mengele, who was missing after World War II and was secretly hiding out in Brazil. They eventually found out years later. I think like a year before this movie or a year
Jesus.
after they found out that he had died a few years before, drowning or whatever, but they identified him. Like it was a big question, where is this guy?
Got it.
They were looking for him, so that's why he's like, I am Joseph Mengele. Weird joke to be put in a kids movie.
Just
Definitely a joke for the adults.
Give a shit
right?
about that stuff then, man.
No,
I do-
as a kid, you're like, that's a funny sound he's making.
right.
I don't know who Joseph Mengele is, but that's funny.
There is something to kids' movies of this era where your parents had to bring you to the movie.
Right.
And so it kind of had to not be completely insufferable. In a way, direct to streaming movies that I can just put on to distract my
Right.
toddler for a minute.
You don't have to take them.
Be.
Yeah, you can be on your phone. You can walk away.
Right. Which is funny. The theatrically released Paw Patrol movie that I mentioned earlier, I joke about like, oh, the sixth time it's not bad. You know, it's a movie, you know,
That's
it's
a great
got
point. If it's
and that was
theatrical,
theatrically released.
The theatrical stuff is generally made for a wider audience than direct to video.
Right. And ain't they just there's stuff on there. And of course my daughter's actually pretty like the stuff she's hooked onto are actually like Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc. She likes Paw Patrol, but like she likes the movies. There's 2 movies. She likes those more than she likes the show. But still, if I'm scrolling through Netflix, putting something on, I put my kid in front of screens. Fuck you. It's different if it's the TV.
It doesn't. The world's ending. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Truly,
it's fine.
I got
Let
shit
her watch
to do,
whatever.
man.
Let her watch whatever.
But it is like there is some real brain rot shit of like I don't want to watch this actually.
No,
like,
yeah.
I want there to. It's still got to be art, you know. On some level, it ain't got to be good art, but it's got to be art. You can't just can't just be an AI like a fox. Patting Spider-Man. Like this is gotta no. To just a public domain fucking sing song.
Brian, I gotta take a leak. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Take a bathroom break. Know what I mean?
Let's take a bathroom break. I know what you mean,
Vern.
Know what you mean, Vern. All right, we'll be back. All right. We're back.
Come to Camp Kikaki. We'll get together, have a few laughs. Just
We
gonna keep going.
we're burning through this. Let's
Know what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean?
let's get through the plot here so we can get to our rankings and our games.
So Ernest and the kids are getting to know each other. The kids, there's like a contest to build. The camp is very. There's a lot of Native American teachings at this camp because the land is owned by a Native American old man,
right?
Whose daughter is like the camp nurse, who's friendly with Ernest. I guess there was a romantic subplot that got cut out.
There's a smooch in the trailer.
There's none of that in the movie. They're just buddies,
right?
And so the kids build a teepee as part of this contest, and then the mean kids burn it. But then Ernest inspires them to rebuild it. It's like, come on, don't give up. And so the movie is basically
the kids just immediately, like, yes, we will rebuild it.
For the majority of the runtime, the movie is that it's the kids, Ernest getting to know each other, and then fighting with the other meaner kids, cutting back and forth between this issue where this mean land developer is trying to get the old Native American man to sell the land so that they can do some kind of mining for some bullshit.
Right.
And the old man is like, no, I'm not going to give up this land. Absolutely not. Then the evil John Vernon character, because the lawyer's been the one trying to get the land so far, right? And telling the lawyer no. The John Vernon, the actual owner of this evil development company, goes there himself. And since the old man hasn't seen him before, he doesn't know this guy's a bad guy. And he tells the old man, hey, I want you to sign this petition. That's like, we're all getting together to say, fuck you, land developers. So sign this petition. And he doesn't speak the same language as this guy. So he gets Ernest, who does somehow. He basically tricks Ernest into talking this old man into signing the contract.
Right.
So,
Ernest. He didn't mean to.
This pushes us into our third act. The land is now sold. Camp is shut down. They're going to bulldoze the whole thing. Ernest says, I fucked this up, so I got to go make this right. Ernest and the kids go to the construction workers, and he's like, I'm going to bust some heads, right? I want to talk to whoever the lead foreman is. And the lead foreman is like 10 feet tall, 300 pounds. Beats the shit out of Ernest.
Works every time.
Beats the shit out of Ernest. This is a kid's movie. Ernest gets Bane versus Batman.
Ernest fucking dies. No electric powers this time.
The little kid even gets involved. The smallest boy, Moo, gets involved and bites the guy in the ankle, and he picks him up and throws him. So Ernest goes back to the camp and beaten to a pulp. His face is like mangled. And it's a very sad moment. It's actually very emotional. He let everyone down. He's sad. All he wanted to do is be a counselor to these fucking kids who don't even like him. And then he starts singing the best song in the movie.
I'm worried it's going to get the video pulled, so I don't want to play it. But like, look it up. If you haven't seen the movie,
it's called "Gee, I'm Glad It's Raining." It goes.
It's beautiful.
I wanted to learn how to play it.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm glad it's raining. That's basically
It's gorgeous. It's so good.
It's a great moment. And there's a little montage. Everyone's sad that they're shutting down the camp. And then, so everyone leaves camp except for the delinquents. And then the nurse lady comes in and is like, why are you still here? And then she chastises them for being such a dick to Ernest. Because he's the only one who gives a fuck about him. So anyway, they go to Ernest and they're like, hey, Ernest, there's got to be something we can do here. And they decide, and I say this is not hyperbole. They become, in the final act of this movie, domestic terrorists. At the end of this movie, they decide to sabotage the construction workers, but it's not At first, you think it's going to be like hijinks sabotage. They pull in speakers and play sound effects. They're launching food at him from the food mechanism thing. But then they start blowing shit up.
Yeah, I'm scrubbing through now for what we have in the trailer here, which is all the footage that I have. But like, just you can get a bit of it. Just
No, they
explosions.
straight up, they blow up a truck. Yeah, look at those. Those are construction workers running from the explosion. They're launching. They build a catapult, which is like, yeah, that's cute. But they're launching actual like projectile like explosives at them. At one point, they shoot flaming arrows and start fires at the camp. Dudes are running for their lives.
There could be I mean, yeah, it's domestic terrorism. There's no getting around it. It's full diehard villains.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves in case we draw it from the cup, but we play a little game, or we want to play a game called Which Famous Serial Killer Would Have Most Enjoyed This Movie. I'm thinking Ted Kaczynski is the number one for this one.
Well,
for sure.
Hopefully we don't draw that one, but because yeah, that one's it. You got it in one there, buddy. I can't wait till we get to play that game. We have graphics for it.
I know the song is so dope, dude. I've been working on it.
I can't wait.
It's like 10-minute song, but they, and they intersperse like actual violence. There's more violence in this than the Ewok battle at the end of Return of the Jedi. But they cut in like cute bits too, where they launch the turtles at them with parachutes, and the turtles are biting their noses and stuff.
Real turtles used in the film. There was some pushback to that, but
really,
yeah. But
don't love that.
Varney wanted it. I guess I can't speak. I can't speak for the parachute, actor. But it's what's that?
Method actor.
That's it.
Got to be a real turtle. Know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm looking at I have footage here. I mean, I don't know. I'm a lot of my attention is going to this trailer, and it shouldn't be. I apologize.
No, that's all right. Look, see, they're launching at them. They're launching explosives. So the big foreman who beat him up, Bane, he's like, fuck this, gets in the demolition, what do you call that? Not a tractor. What is it? It's a bulldozer.
Yeah.
And he starts crushing the camping houses. He's like, I'm going to destroy this anyway. And they're like, what do we do? There's been a running gag throughout the whole movie of there's this little cart, this little like janitor's cart that Ernest was using at the beginning of the movie, and he got out of, and it drove off on its own. So every 20 minutes, this thing drives through a scene. It's just driving randomly throughout the movie.
B1, B2.
Yeah.
It pays off.
That thing pulls up here at the end, and they're like, oh shit, let's load a bunch of flammable shit in this. And they do. Ernest gets in it, drives it towards the tractor, dives out at the last second. The thing kamikazes this tractor.
I do deeply love
with a man in it.
It is great that like they don't save the camp with the power of friendship. They don't put on a show to raise money. They just threaten just violence. Physical violence. Actual violence,
unrest. Yeah,
it's the goddamn 1980s.
And so Bane, he was in this bulldozer when it blew up. He stumbles out all like, oh, dizzy. And then it's Batman v Bane Part 2. And Ernest comes up and knocks him out with one punch. And everyone's cheering. Then the villain from Steven Seagal movies comes up with a hunting rifle and starts shooting at Ernest. But much like the native man at the beginning of the film, he is pure of heart, so the bullets miss him. There's 3 bullets, and they miss him. And then he runs off all scared because he's like, what is this thing? I love the idea that this guy, like, you're good, dude. All these people are they're going to be locked away. The FBI is going to lock all these kids away for eternity.
All these kids went fucking feral. All these juvenile delinquents. We tried to put them in a normal kid camp, and they blew it up.
Oh, everyone involved on the Camp Kikiki side is they're locking them and throwing away the key.
Yes.
But no, now this guy goes off with his gun. Then the nurse shows up with the lawyers who are like, "Hey, the contract's void" or some shit, and so that's great. But what about the domestic terrorism that happened right here? That doesn't cancel all that out.
No, it does. It
All
does.
these-
It does. Contracts void. Contracts void, and all violence that were spurred thereof. Zach, you're not a
Those-
fucking lawyer. Don't act like you're.
the construction workers with the 3rd-degree burns are like, well, I guess we lost that one.
That's how the law works, as far as I'm concerned.
It's a truly wild fucking ending, but I loved every second of it, and I love this movie, and I had a blast. Ernest, baby.
Absolute goddamn blast. I think this
What
was the strongest.
what a great way to end summer camp.
Yes, there are so many more summer camp movies that we could have done. We just did 3 this time. More summer camp. We'll return to Camp Canon next summer.
Yep.
Heavyweights is the other Walt Disney summer camp movie.
Well, these were all 70s and 80s camp movies, so the 90s are coming up, and that's a rich era for the summer camp movie.
Oh yeah, baby. So excited to get into all of those. There were 3 original songs. Gee, I'm glad it's raining. Once again, just beautiful. Brave Hearts used in a montage and in credits. And We're Gonna Win This One by Ashley Cleveland rallying the kids. And then, of course, Happy Together is licensed. I'm just scanning my notes, see if there's anything that we didn't catch. This is since 2017, Ernest Day has been held at the camp where this was shot in Tennessee. I think we're going next year, baby. My brother's in Tennessee. It's a giant state. I don't know if it's anywhere nearby where he lives, but we'll figure that out. There is a Ernest documentary upcoming, The Importance of Being Earnest. And so maybe we will learn a little more in that. I bet that'll be good. Any other thoughts on the movie before we move on to our games?
No, let's do it. Let's get the games on. But let me
Great.
get the games cup. I always forget to grab that. Hold on 1 second.
Let's do it. I have plenty of rice, if that would do, instead of the games cup. We could write the games on little grains of rice, and then we could fit more games into a cup. This is how I'm choosing to vamp right now, and it's not great.
Okay, we're back. Great job, Brian.
Back,
Good
baby.
vamping.
Thank you. Nailed it. It's late.
All right. Just for anyone at home who hasn't watched the show before, we draw a game from a series of options every week. I put it in this cup and pull it out. We keep drawing the Leonard Maltin game, which is Brian tries to guess what the Leonard Maltin review was, but we got a lot of other good stuff in here. Like, name the porn parody. The movie is lava. 2 movies, 1 cup. Like, we got a bunch of good stuff.
That one's gonna get us kicked off YouTube, but it'll be worth it when we do it.
So let's see.
There is one in there also that's just Brian and Zach full frontal nudity, but
yeah, that's not a game.
I hope that one's kind of like
okay.
Buried deep
put them
in
all
there.
in, and I'm stirring. By the way, did you ever notice this is a Star Wars cup?
Is that a technical? No, that's all of Star Wars.
It's all the George Lucas movies.
Right.
Anyway, and we're stirring, and we're drawing something that's not the Leonard Maltin game, hopefully. And I drew the fucking Leonard Maltin game again. I don't know how.
How is this possible?
I don't know.
How is this?
Maybe, Brian, I think next week you draw.
Next week I will draw. I will recreate the cup entirely.
Come up with something, some process of a wheel, anything, dice, whatever.
Great. That'll be great.
As much as fun as the Leonard Maltin game is, I mean, we got to expand. This is kind of boring. We do the same shit every week.
Same fucking thing every goddamn fucking week. Like, what the fuck is anyway? But we're doing it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. So
Yeah, we can't let the game win.
Leonard
All
won
right.
the game.
Did this movie rule or stink? What did Leonard Maltin think?
That song's a lot better than the original one. I like that
It's
one.
good. It's really good. All right, real fast. What's the Leonard Maltin movie guide, Zach?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Back when we were growing up, they didn't have Rotten Tomatoes because there wasn't really an internet like there is now. So if you wanted to know if a movie was what the reviews were for a movie, you had to have one of these movie guidebooks. And the number one was Leonard Maltin's movie guide. And it has basically every movie ever that had come out up till that point. And you just pull out your little book and say, put your glasses on and say, what is this movie about, honey? Maybe we would enjoy this one. Huh. Leonard gave it 3 stars. All right. It's about blah, 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 blah. And our game is that we see if Brian can guess what the star rating is and what Leonard said in his blurb.
Right. So Leonard.
He rates on a scale of bomb to 4 stars. So bomb,
Right.
1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4 stars.
Didn't like Meatballs.
Mm-mm.
Didn't even review fucking Sleepaway Camp.
No. Did not like Street Fighter.
Did not like
I
Street
believe that was a
Fighter.
bomb, and I believe
Right.
Mortal Kombat was 1.5.
Didn't
stars.
fare much better.
No.
But I'm thinking specifically, does Leonard Maltin hate summer camp? Did he have bad summer camp experiences?
Almost guaranteed.
Because you did mention that maybe Leonard Maltin didn't enjoy this one very much.
Right. But there's a
Yeah.
wide area that you have several options in didn't like.
Right. I think he is perhaps charmed by Jim Varney, but does not. I think Leonard Maltin not a slapstick guy, not a slapstick comedy enjoyer. Also, maybe the end too violent for Leonard.
Okay.
2 stars. 2 stars.
2 stars. All right. I want to say there is a personal attack against me and my brother in this review, and I don't appreciate it.
Wow. Just literally Zach and Zach's brother. I hate
Wait,
you.
just wait. Ernest Goes to Camp, 1987, 93 minutes. Directed by John R. Cherry. The third, it says. Starring Jim Varney, Victoria Racimo, John Vernon, Iron Eyes Cody, Lyle Alzado, and Gaylord Sartain. Ernest, an obnoxious dimwit popularized in a spate of TV commercials, is the star of this clumsy and unfunny I lost my way. Comedy about a dumb cluck who wants to be a summer camp counselor in the worst way and gets his wish, aimed at children who aren't very bright. Followed by Ernest Saves Christmas. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. First of all. And secondly, it wasn't followed by Ernest Scared Stupid. It was followed by Ernest Saves Christmas, baby.
Unless was Ernest Saves Christmas to TV?
No.
All right.
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
So Leonard doesn't even fucking know.
Yeah, fuck you, Leonard.
But also he didn't think you were very bright. Wow.
What a prick.
Wow. Leonard Maltin hates your guts.
I don't like this movie, and also if you liked it, you're a stupid kid who's stupid, even for a kid. Okay.
There are so many dumber kids movies out there than this one.
He had no idea.
It's
He
got
had
the
no
song.
idea how bad it was gonna get. If he'd only known. 1.5 stars.
Wow. I missed it. You even said he maybe didn't like it that much, and I still was not anticipating the level of fucking.
That's the highest we've gotten so far is 1.5 from him.
Yeah, we haven't been doing some Leonard's favorites. I wonder where he's gonna land on our next couple of movies.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
Not Leonard's genre, I'll say.
No.
But we will find out. Hey, let's hop to Letterboxd.
Letterboxd. I need to write a letterbox.
We need a Letterboxd song for sure. Why don't you riff on what that could be while I get it up on the screen? Never mind. Don't spoil
it. Don't spoil it. Look at all my reviews are on there.
Yep. Movie Canon Pod. That's where you can find us on Letterboxd. I kind of plan to do some more fun things there, but right now it's just part of the show. Let's go. Do we log it first, or let's log?
Yeah. What we got to decide what we think before we can place it.
Right. Ernest Goes to Camp. I mean, we liked it. We liked this movie quite a bit, I'd say.
I think 3 stars. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you feel that? Is that too high?
No, I'm almost 3.5.
Ooh.
That's
I'm down.
It's one of those movies where like it's charming, right? It is not
right. Yeah.
cinema.
No.
3's good. A three with a heart is good with me.
Yeah, definitely get the heart in there. Okay.
And I'm just writing domestic terrorism. or as long as the contract isn't valid, we can overlook the domestic terrorism.
Great. Yep. Or more kids' movies should feature domestic terrorism.
Yes. Okay. Let's start with summer camp movies.
Number one
for sure.
Easy. I didn't think it was going to be this easy. I thought I was going to have to convince you, but
no, it's my heart is of course with Sleepaway Camp. That that's the one I would save in a fire probably. But no, if we're talking purely like what's a better movie, this is a good movie, fun for the whole family, if you ask me. This is an objective list.
Yeah, we can't bring our personal feelings into this list.
Right. No, of course not. So does every movie go? No, I don't think this ranks as a yikes. I think this skirts.
I think it has to be in the yikes list, and I think it's the bottom of it.
Sure. Great.
Because it does feature Native American lore. It features domestic terrorism.
It wanders in
shotguns
some
and kids
grounds that could get into some trouble.
But it's low.
I think it definitely navigates.
Yeah.
All right, back to our lists.
Titles. The titles happen when he's riding in the golf cart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's low. We have some good titles so far.
Yeah. Not especially. I'm currently having trouble remembering it, so like I don't think it's. But
what was Meatballs' titles? I can't even remember.
I'm gonna put it over Meatballs.
Yeah. I think that's right.
I'm good right now.
Yeah. I think that's good. Street Fighter had the clever Universal logo thing.
Yes.
And it gave you hope that the movie was going to be good, and it wasn't.
If I can remember it, I think it ranks. No baseball, no slashers, no inspiring sports speeches, action movie. Close with no cigar, I think. Unfortunately, no Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Could have
been. And not based.
There should be an Ernest video game.
There should be an Ernest video game. I'm shocked if there isn't an Ernest video game. Ernest video game. No, the first result is they should have made an Ernest video game. That would have on the Super Nintendo or NES. That would have been great. A platformer. Come on.
Original songs.
Original songs, right. Fuck.
Okay, Mortal Kombat is 1 still, right?
Oh, man. You're probably right. I do just sing the tune of Gee, I'm Glad It's Raining.
Gee, I'm glad it's raining.
It's
Look,
gorgeous.
it's really emotional, but so is Mortal Kombat song, just a different emotion.
It is.
Brian, we could play little clips of both. Oh, we can't because they'll kick us off.
No. There's probably an amount that's okay. I don't want to risk it. I'm okay at number 2. I'm okay at because it is true. The Mortal Kombat theme does make me want to ride a motorcycle up the fucking Statue of Liberty. You know, like
I was gonna say, if I played the opening 2 seconds of Mortal Kombat right now, yeah, you would go, "Oh fuck, never mind." There's no argument. And I love the Ernest song. I think these two are going to be at the top for a long time.
Yeah, that's a rough. Okay. I do want to start a new list here of based on a commercial. I don't know if we'll ever find another one here, but if we do, this might just be the list for the Ernest films.
Until they make a Ted Lasso movie.
Do we start a list for the Ernest films? Or is that too specific?
Oh no, we got to start that.
Yeah, this is the big movie canon.
Yeah. Fuck, we could even start Jim Varney, but that would be a short list.
Yeah, I don't.
Ernest mostly covers it.
Yeah, like that's going to be it and Toy Story, right? Like,
right, yeah. In the Beverly Hillbillies.
Ernest / Jim Varney.
Great.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
That would just cover all our bases there.
Yeah, just in case.
We don't need 2 separate lists for that. Because they will also be. It covers both. It's great. What about character comedies?
Would you describe a character comedy for me? Give me just
I'm
comedy
imagining this was not a story forward high concept, right? We started with the character of Ernest and then sort of built a movie. I'm thinking Anchorman.
Would a rule for these movies be that the character's name has to be in the title?
I think that is
Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Rule, perhaps not. Strong factor in.
What about a separate list of movies where the character's name is in the title?
I love that. Character. You know what? Character name and title. And then
this will be on the same list as Aaron Brockovich one day. I love that idea.
I love that. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I do want character comedy then.
Yeah, let's do both. This is the big movie canon.
Movie canon.
Cut any corners here.
No, this is for science. People are going to rely on this list.
This is on these lists. Us. We're not doing this for fun. What do you think? We're crazy?
Character-based comedy.
Excuse me.
Can't wait till these lists get fucking unwieldy.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. Okay, we have to also add Ernest 2 movies. The movies list.
Yes. I was going to save that one for last.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Is that all of our new lists? That's all I'm inspired by at the moment.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Great.
Oh, kids movies.
Kids movies
with domestic terrorism.
Domestic terrorism, number 1.
Kids movie.
Does Meatballs count as a kids movie? No,
I think the boner.
Just too much boner. Too many boners.
There's just too much adult humor, and there's like a borderline rape situation.
Not a kids film. It's a younger, spicier movie.
You know what I was just thinking? There probably are more kids movies with domestic terrorism than I think Three Ninjas probably also might make that list.
Sure.
That bad guy's a terrorist.
I watched a Three Ninjas movie thinking it was the second Three Ninjas. I had never seen any of them. So I thought I didn't need off-brand Ninja Turtles, dude. I had Ninja Turtles. But so I had never seen any. So I watched, they were on Tubi. I watched the one with Hulk Hogan. And I was like,
4.
Oh. Well, I was like, this must be 2. I thought, well, no, I knew it was Three Ninjas. I knew it was Three Ninjas Kickback. And then I'm like, oh, this must be the third one.
Knuckle Up is 3.
And then, I found out this was the 4th one with like none of the original cast.
Brian,
I can't wait till we do Hulk Hogan movies.
You gotta, or we will have to cover the original Three Ninjas someday.
Yeah.
Similar to this movie, it is a kids movie interspliced with a Steven Seagal movie. Like
beautiful.
The villain is straight out of those
Gorgeous.
movies. Oh man, I can't wait till you see Three Ninjas.
I wonder when we'll like Ninja Turtle, like 90s.
We're gonna do 90s
action.
Yeah, ninja craze. You know,
the
or something.
ninja craze.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun! Ernest Goes to Camp.
Number 1.
This is number 1,
right?
I think this is the first. Is this the first time Ernest number 1 has like Ernest Goes to Camp has been like the number 1 movie?
And this will likely be the last week that he's up there, so he should enjoy it.
Knowing what's coming up, this is gonna get.
We're calling in the big guns, and after the first 5 movies,
we're gonna watch. We got 2 real like good movies coming up.
Yeah,
like no caveats, good movies.
Yeah, we're like, okay, this was fun doing silly movies, but we got to do some good ones too once in a while.
Which I guess that's a great transition into next week, right? Next week we are doing another Seeing Double feature. We are beginning a Seeing Double feature. We did Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter in one. We're now going to try giving them each their own. Our Seeing Double feature is we take movies with a similar concept released around the same time. Not necessarily exactly the same time frame, but movies that are highly related to one another and compare them to each other.
Yes.
So it's effectively going to be a 2-week discussion about 2 films that are very, very similar. Zach, would you like to elaborate further?
Well, I mean, you could probably tell this better than me, but there was once a movie called Night of the Living Dead that basically invented the genre of the zombie movie. Came out in the late 60s, if I'm not mistaken.
Just saying, Night of the Living Dead is public domain. We could watch that together on the stream.
Oh my God. Maybe that's our Halloween special.
Maybe that's our Halloween special.
So, just every year. So that movie came out, was a big hit, and then the writer, I believe, and the director both wanted, they disagreed about where to take the sequels, but they were friends still. So they said, hey, why don't we both make our own sequels? Mine will be called Blank of the Dead, and yours will be called Blank of the Living Dead. You get the Living Dead, and I just get the Dead. So George A. Romero made a movie called Dawn of the Dead, which is a sequel to Night of the Living Dead.
An absolute classic.
Yes, and the writer, gosh, I should have figured out his name before I went into the story.
Fuck, yeah, I have a couple of his novels lying around here. Shit.
Pull it up. We're not continuing until we get it.
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead. Hold on. I'm just going to, maybe Leonard will help me.
I can get it faster than that.
Google it. The internet.
It's the guy who wrote Alien? Is that right? No.
He was a co-writer on it.
Yeah. Okay. Dan O'Bannon. Directorial debut of Dan O'Bannon, who wrote Alien.
Dan O'Bannon did Aliens, though. He was the guy who did Aliens.
John Russo is the
Yes,
he wrote the novel.
Right. Yeah, he's the one who wrote Night of the Living Dead. So John Russo, so George Romero did Dawn of the Dead as the sequel to Night of the Living Dead, and John Russo did Return of the Living Dead as a sequel to Night of the Living Dead. So we will be watching the 2 sequels Separate sequels, different timelines, different universes to Night of the Living Dead.
Made by different people. And what should be interesting is we've talked about it before, and based on we have not seen the opposing film, each other's opposing film in a while. We talked about earlier, but I have a slight preference to Return of the Living Dead. You have a slight preference to Dawn of the Dead.
I love Dawn of the Dead.
We are gonna have to rank them.
I know. I'm expecting we're both gonna like them quite a bit.
I also expect that to be the case.
Just to be clear, if you are watching this show and you want to do your homework by watching the movies beforehand, it is the Dawn of the Dead from 1978.
Right.
Not the Dawn of the Dead from 2004, which isn't bad, but is not what we're watching.
Will certainly someday be covered in 2004 remakes.
Yeah. And then the Return of the Living Dead is also, there's a couple of those. So you want to watch the one from 1985, I believe. That's the one.
Correct. Thank you. Let's do a little cleanup. Thank you, everybody, for watching Big Movie Canon. We will be back next week once again with Dawn of the Dead. If you want to do your homework this week, Dawn of the Dead is what we are doing first. Return of the Living Dead will be second. Let's see here. We have the Letterboxd movie Canon Pod, letterboxd.com. Movie Canon Pod. Do all the YouTube stuff. Hit the like button. Leave a comment, please. I don't know. It'd be nice. Just be a nice thing to do. We're trying. We're out here. We're trying. Did you have a thought?
I want to interject. I forgot to mention. Return of the Living Dead is readily available. I think that's on Tubi and stuff.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead, because of weird rights issues, is not available streaming anywhere in the US. However, several very good transfers are available for free on YouTube of Dawn of the Dead 1978. So that's how I will be watching. It's like Blu-ray quality. So
beautiful. Love that.
Also, there are multiple cuts. We are watching the theatrical cut, which I believe is 2 hours and 7 minutes. Anything longer than that, that's not what we're watching. We don't want the director's cut that's like a watered down long. This is the director's cut, really, the theatrical cut.
Right, correct. I think in general, we're talking theatrical for movies. Unless
if
otherwise
not, we will mention, exactly.
Right. Let's see, Zach, you got a newsletter.
Oh yeah, Heathen Reads the Bible.
We need to do a newsletter.
Scott. Yeah, we should. It's called A Heathen Reads the Bible.substack.com. It's where I, a heathen and non-believer, am reading the Bible and recapping it each week with a lot of jokes and pictures. It's very silly. Check it out.
So that's gonna wrap it up for this week. I'm gonna boot up MovieBot for 2 seconds here, just to see if MovieBot has anything to leave us with.
He's not gonna be happy.
He's not, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. MovieBot, do you have anything to leave us with?
I'll have my revenge, and Deathstalker too.
Good night, everybody.